I'll show you in a little bit. So in these caste systems, who's at the top? Peninsulares and Creoles. Okay, mestizos come after, and Native Americans and Indians, and then enslaved persons are at the bottom. So peninsulares are, from Spain or from, I guess, Europe, and then you have the European descendants who were born from pure European parents, Creoles, and then mestizos are half native and half European. Native American Indians, and then enslaved are at the bottom. And then you have all this in between. So you can kind of see the racial mixture sample right here, how the mixing went, so you have mestizo. If you have Spanish and mestizo, becomes castizo or albino, okay? And Spaniard and castizo makes a Spaniard again. So if you wanted to become pure a race again, that's how you would do, I guess, the succession of having children, I guess. And it's very interesting, and it goes into animal names. Lobo in Spanish means wolf, okay? And coyote means coyote. So Indian and mestizo, a mix of Indian and mestizo will be coyote. Interesting, huh? And they had all these different categories. And they will paint this and send it to the crown in Spain to look at, right? So you have Español here, and then you have indigenous, and then you will have the mestizo, okay, mestizo baby. Or you can see this example where you have Spanish, Español, and negra, a black woman, would be mulatto, okay? And I have a little video right here that I'm gonna share with you in the modules. So they painted all these different settings. They have to make sure that the background matches with the clothing that they're supposed to wear and the skin color, to let everybody know who's who in the society, okay, and who's lower than this, in the pyramid of the caste system. Really sad stuff. All these were made to impose order in the unruly reality of race mixing, right? Some people who were successful in the low caste presented challenges to the caste system. So imagine, it's not an egalitarian society. So anybody who was outstanding, they wanted to keep them in their place. And having a caste system was a way to do that. The crown needed money sometimes, though, when they were not doing well economically. So for those people who wanted to buy an official exemption that made them legally white or eligible to occupy positions of distinctions and authority, they sold these exemptions, and they were called gracias al sacar. Very interesting name for it, okay? And another way to go up the ladder was to marry up with partners with lighter skin than themselves, because you saw that before, right? Castizo plus, Spaniard. I guess you can make Spaniard again. Race mixing was a fact in colonial life in Latin America. By the 1800s, people of mixed blood made it 1/4 of the population. 25% of the population was mixed race in the 1800s. Okay, so they're growing. By the 1800s, the white Spanish Americans and Brazilians made another 1/4 of the population, and their habits and preferences now made them different from their European cousins. So, a 1/4 of the population are mestizo, a 1/4 of the population are white, right? And, you will see what happens with the independence movements. That's coming up in chapter 4. That's it, you guys. Bye.